This video is about deep crankbaits, deeper crankbaits like Bandit 200s all the way to DD22s or 6XDs. So I'm just going to tell you the brands I like the most and the colors that I would use. This is the Bandit 250 Ledge. This crankbait is very good for a 12-foot range. This is a metallic shad color. It's a great color if getting down there deep you want something they can see, whitish color. Shad color, mainly for reservoirs or maybe cranking the end of piers in lake or something. So a great all around bait. Any color that they have is good. So let's move on. Next we have Norman crankbaits. This is a deep baby end, I think, and this is a middle end, 8 foot, 9 foot, 12 foot. You can go all the way to DD22s for deep cranking. Mainly just for piers. Thing about crankbaits are, you don't throw them to find fish. You gotta. It's like an alternative bait. You go to a point, you get your worm, you throw out there, you start catching some. They stop biting, you throw a crankbait. Crankbait's for a specific spot that the fish is gonna like. You don't just throw a crankbait and the fish has to have a certain way they like it to eat it. So they're just baits that you want to throw after you work the point or any kind of ledge with a worm or something like that. Colors, whitish shad, a little dirty water, greenish chartreuse. Anything with chartreuse or any kind of like sparkles. That's one thing I think it's good about Norman baits. They all have sparkles on them, and it's like on the tops and everything. They're really good baits. They held up really well, and yeah. This is the Storm Wrigglewort. They used to make the warts. They were made by a different company, and now they're cheap. They're not. They don't have a gloss on them anymore. But great colors. For still. They're kind of dulled out, but great for clear water lakes. We have Okissa, Lake Okissa, Bill Dance Signature Lake. That works good in there. Any kind of red bait, crawfish. See this bait is supposed to resemble crawfish. So I wouldn't go out and get a Tennessee shad color on one of these baits. I would just stick with the crawfish baits because how it wiggles, the action of it. It has that wide action like a crawfish would have, and so great for lakes and things, clear water lakes, by piers, I would say. Just any kind of offshore structure. I think they go 8 to 9 feet. So this great bait. These are Rapala DT series crankbaits. This is the DT10, DT6. These are Mike Iaconelli colors. Great colors. I catch a lot. This is one of my main deep crankbaits, other than a Bandit 200. It's just great bait for anywhere. They make it all the way down to a 4 size, so you can throw in the chaff fly or anything like that. But great colors. I would like again for deeper colors. This white with this nice chartreuse bottom. Tennessee shadish color, and I think this is Caribbean. This is a really good color if eating sun perch or something like that. Just great bait all around. Great action, and they say if you reel them and then let them stop, it does a 180, and then when you start reeling again, it just makes that fish want to bite it because it looks realistic. This is the Strike King. This is a 5XD. These great deep crankbaits. The 6XD, that goes 20 feet down. We don't really have any places that go 20 feet around here, so I don't own many of those. But great bait. This is a gizzard shad. I got this for a lake north where I live, and just because that place has a lot of gizzard shad in it. But same rule applies for deep crankbaits. Just a white color. Any kind of chartreuse is for the deeper ones. So it's great. It's great bait. These are Bandit 300s, and great bait. Bandits. You can't go wrong with the Bandit. I don't throw these very often because it just the bill doesn't match the size of the bait. I mean, I think if the deeper you go, you want a bigger bait, but finesse kind of thing going on. Great for piers and things. A little bit deeper water. I think these go about 12 feet or something like that. This Tennessee shad color, white color. This is LA shad. Does any color applies with all the other deep crankbaits. More natural colors you want to pick for. But great action. I don't throw them a lot. I would rather a Rapala DT10 or something like that. So yeah, these are Bandit 200s. These are just great baits for any kind of natural lake. 8 feet, I think, to go deep down. You know, you can throw them anywhere pretty much. Target lay downs is one of the things. Docks, anything like that. Grass, you can throw by grass. Great baits. Colors, you know, any color Bandit works, I'd say. They have the silent ones. I think this is a silent. That's new out they have. And also I want to tell you about these H2O Express Academy brands. $2.99 bait. It's a great price, but the only thing I would do is change the hooks on them. I think I lost a pretty good bass on this one right here, but just because the hooks weren't very good, and so that's the only thing I would do with those. But Bandit crankbaits, you can't go wrong with them.